Hey you guys, Desmond here,
And Cretia.
and welcome back to the channel. And today we are here to discuss RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 6. God, I can't believe we're saying that. Season 6.
Series 6.
God, dog. But before we get into it, I want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We have a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers, and we love to reach it as soon as possible. So to do that, we need y'all to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Y'all have been showing out here lately, and we have appreciated y'all so much. So we would love for you to keep it going so we can keep it growing, okay?
Hey, that was
So,
good.
what did you think of this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK?
Um, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't my favorite,
Mm-hmm. For
but
me,
it was pretty decent.
pretty
Go ahead.
decent. For me, I thought it was a really good episode for me. Um, Again, I don't agree with the judging, but I think it's
Mm-hmm.
more of, me, I'm big on judging as teams.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I feel like this was a good episode. So let's go ahead and get into said episode. All right, so we're coming in after Zahira's elimination.
The higher.
Zahira. They read her message, Lil wipes away, and they sit down and congratulate Miss Relisa. Okay. All right. So Charity started, expressing her feelings because, she's like, it's been 4 weeks and they still ain't said nothing to me.
Hello.
I just been here.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, Charity was really feeling some type of way after being safe for 4 weeks. How would you feel if you came into a competition and you're 4 weeks in and still haven't heard anything good or bad from the judges?
I must be all right.
Baby, that's my mind frame, okay? Baby, I'm doing
Okay.
exactly what I need to do. They ain't worried about me, I ain't
Safe
worried
my
about them.
way to the top. Round and round.
Shoot, they ain't
Straight to
worried.
the crown. Safe my way to the top.
I'm telling you, y'all ain't worried about me, I ain't worried about y'all. Okay?
Because the moment you start wishing for critiques, you gonna get them and they're gonna be bad.
Yeah, now this case, it was the opposite for her, but still, I would have been very happy. Like, oh, I'm good. No, no
I can't.
notes. But just a reminder that the winner of Drag Race UK Series 6 will receive a cash tip of £25,000. I will be getting this screenshot every time. So they come
Mm.
into the workroom. They sit down. Lisa shows off her new badge. The alarm goes off. RuPaul gives the message and enters the workroom. Now, RuPaul introduces the Drag Race legend, Drag Race All Star, Raven. And for once, she wasn't in dark mode. I was like, oh, okay, look at her. So the mini challenge comes in, and you're frozen. So, how did you feel seeing Raven come into the workroom?
Uh, this is what? This is the first time we've seen her here, but the same time what?
She's been on the UK a few times.
I know. I mean, like this season.
Oh, for this season, okay, yeah. At least she's not in dark mode.
Here, because
Here.
she was in dark mode in Global All Stars. Um, she looks normal here.
But they come in and we have this lovely chair and this lever, and the goal for the mini challenges is to make them laugh. If you don't do it, the lever will get pulled, and you will be sent
Flipped.
backwards.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Flipped.
funny because Lavar sat down, couldn't even get two words out. Raven's like, nope. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I thought this was a really fun mini challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Relisa not got a slap for how bad hers was. But we found out that the winner of this mini challenge is Kiki Snatch. So RuPaul announces that this week's Maxi Challenge, they will be doing some improv, as they're going to be the guest on the Graham Norton Show. And that they will be working in teams. And since Kiki won the mini challenge, she decides who is on whose team.
Mm-hmm.
So when Kiki sat down, she made the teams as follow. Hold on, I got them right here. We have on team 1, we have Kiki Snatch, Kyron, Lavoie, Lil, and Marmalade. And on team 2, we have Octavia, Chanel O'Connor, Charity, and Releasa Slaves.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she chose the right team for herself?
No.
You don't? Okay, explain.
I don't. Like, cause she's like me. So unless you just had like this open agreement with like Lavoie of all people to be like, hey, if you see me floundering, please like pull me back in. I don't know, cause yeah, I do a lot of talking here, but like in most public situations, I don't do a lot of talking, and I'm more of a I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch what everybody else does.
For my
I'm not gonna
job,
give.
I do a lot of talking. Like here, I typically moderate this. And at work, I teach different classes, I host different trainings. The most, like, introverted person ends up in a extroverted job, and somehow I do well at it.
Facts. Like,
Somehow,
how am I a teacher? I don't like talking to
I'm
people.
like, I don't know how I am here having to teach all of these people how to do the job. And I'm just like, how did I end up here? I don't like
How did I
I don't
get
like I
here?
don't I know how I got here because I took team leadership in junior high and high school. And that helped me with public speaking. It
Mm-hmm.
did. But for me, I think Kiki actually chose well. Because if I was in Kiki's shoes, I would want strong people around me. I would
Right.
want strong people there to bounce, so it would be easier for me to bounce off of. Because, in my opinion, we'll talk about here in a minute, the second group wasn't good at all except for Releasa. Like, I'm
Facts.
really shocked Charity got positive critiques this week.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get into that here in a second. Let's get to the main stage where we have our hostess with the mostest, the mother of all mothers, RuPaul. What did you think of Mama Ru upon today?
I like this. This was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
The wig needs to get pulled forward just a little bit.
I'm glad you said it because I'm like, I hate that it's always me who say it. So I'm glad you said it. Oh, Rue, hire me just to make sure your wig is on in the right
Look,
spot.
let me be that mirror before you go out, because Elizabeth Taylor always says, "Look in the mirror and take off one thing before you leave the house." Let me be that mirror for you.
Yeah, let me be that mirror just for your wig. Like, Zaldi got the outfit. Whoever you got for the accessories, they got that. I just need to, let me see. Oh, hold on. Okay, you're good to go.
Here you go.
You're good to go. Go slay.
That's for.
But what is your score?
This is an A+ for me.
An A plus for you. Okay. For me, I can't give it an A plus because that forehead is staring at me. Um, and also I feel like a lovely little necklace would be something right here. Something cute right
Mm-hmm.
here. Something
How
cute.
often does Rue wear jewelry nowadays, though?
Not often, but usually the outfits she wears don't require it. In my
Uh huh.
opinion, this one does.
Well, I think that she didn't because the material is shiny,
Material girl. Sorry.
and I think it would have detracted from the outfit to have a shiny necklace on as well.
So I'm going to give this an A minus, but I still really like this. This is a good look for real. So this week we're joined by Michelle Visage, who looks fucking amazing.
She looked better here than she did in Global.
And I can't wait to see her take over Down Under. I'm excited. Are we going to see a Rue 2.0 or are we going to see what Michelle is gonna do.
I think we're gonna see what Michelle gonna do because I've seen like promo pictures already.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Those are interesting.
We're joined by Graham Norton. Obviously, we're doing the Graham Norton show this week. And our extra special guest judge from the group Steps, we have Claire Richards. Now, my thing is, this would have been the great time to do Heartbreak in the City. Because, she's part of the group Steps, and that's the song that Michelle was featured on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we got it down under, of all places. They made them do it in down under. But, Steps is here. Well, one of the members of Steps is here. Michelle is here. And we got a David Bowie song? And don't get me wrong, they chose a great David Bowie song. But, you have a member of Steps here. You already got the song cleared. Y'all love repeating songs. So, you have the rights for it. Use it. Use it. But anyway, Claire, you were lovely, honey. Come back anytime. So, the category for this week is headpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. I skipped over the whole damn improv challenge. Why am I always trying to skip the challenge? I'm trying to just go straight to the runway, honey.
Because you're trying to stay within these 40 minutes.
No, what it is usually as soon as I see the screenshot of Rue sitting down, in my mind, I'm like, we're going to the runway. Right. And in most cases, even in a music video challenge, we're doing the runway first. But in this case, we're doing the Graham Norton show, the special edition. We got a live audience, Graham Norton as a host, as always. And we have our first team here of Kiki, Kyron, Lavoie, Lil, and Marmalade. What did you think of this team?
I thought they were really good. Lavoie really came in, broke the ice, and kind of set the stage for everybody else. Everybody had really good stories to tell, except for Kiki. Kiki really struggled. I think, and then that wig didn't help none.
I felt like Kiki struggled, but it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
Right.
And she kept having to be prompted to tell her story. Mm-hmm. And it was just because if you're going to talk about why you jumped out of an airplane, my first reason would be why am I jumping out this airplane in drag? Why did that have to be kind of, hey, you forgot to tell us why you jumped out of that plane in drag? And I felt like that it could have been great if she would have just, relax, breathe. But yeah, I thought this was a great group. Great group. Then we have group 2. We have Octavia, Chanel O'Connor, Charity, and Relisa Slaves.
Yes.
Relisa Lisa, as RuPaul likes to say.
Yes.
Thank God Relisa was there.
Yeah.
Because these first 3, I was like,
wait, what?
Oh my God.
What am I watching?
None of their stories were really good, except for Relisa's. No. It was very awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Relisa. So, I was really shocked that Charity got positive critiques this week. Because when she was still up on that stage, I was like, oh, she's in the bottom.
Relisa's watched the Graham Norton show before. She's watched how the interviews work. And
hell, she probably watched Rihanna she's sitting like Rihanna did when she was on the show.
That part.
But yeah, this was a big no for me. I'm big on judging in teams.
Right.
And yeah, this...
Unfortunately, Relisa was part of this team.
Unfortunately. So she would have a low next to her name, but she would not be lip-syncing, okay?
No.
Honestly, I think the lip-syncing two should have been the first 2 on the couch. From left to right. That's who I feel like should be lip-syncing. So they got it half right. But now, let's get to the runway. So the category is, how's your headpiece?
How's your headpiece?
Now, we've talked about this before, with fascinators and other runaways that have revolved around the headpiece. So I'm going to let it slide this time. This time. But up first, A+, Marmalade. My God.
She looks like a beetle.
Please get off of my throat, Marmalade. Please.
She said no.
It's like every week. Even if you're just looking at the headpiece alone. Girl, get off my throat. And it's healed to right here where my Adam apples is. Healed to the Adam apple. That's where she is right now. Get off of me. A+. A+, plus. What did you think?
I think I agree with your A.
God.
This was big and different and unique. I liked it.
And when I first met Marmalade on this show, I'm like, she'll probably be an early out. Yeah, she'll probably do, then going out.
Mid.
But now, I see her making the finale. If not, damn near the finale.
Right.
Like one of those shock eliminations before the finale, I can see that because she's really coming through. Up next is Kiki Snatch. What did you think of Kiki?
Oh, she looked adorable. The headpiece isn't giving headpiece. It's trying. It's like the little engine that could. But I love the outfit. The outfit is too cute. I give this a B.
I agree with your B. I was expecting you to give it higher. Yeah, the headpiece just really isn't working for me. I wish there was more going on the bottom half of this gown. But overall, it is really cute. Mm-hmm. Really cute. Up next is Lil. A+.
A+.
No notes. A+.
No notes.
My God.
I love
look at the material.
Lil knows herself. Lil knows their body. Lil is just straight Lil.
And I love it.
You've got nothing but Lil from day one. This is gonna be a 3-way fight between Marmalade, Lil, and Relisa for me.
They are all again, I don't know what it is about these past few seasons of Drag Race UK, but they are really coming through. Just think about it, 4, 5, and 6, just really boom, boom, boom.
I think they've watched American Drag Race and they're like, oh, let's switch this up real quick.
Yeah.
But I love everything Lil gave.
I love Lil. Lil, if you're coming to the U.S. next year, I will be there. Be hi, Lil. Up next is
we figure out what the dates are. We'll see if I'm available.
Listen, they need to go ahead and drop these dates. Because I want to say it was around I want to say it was around this time last year when they dropped the dates. Go ahead and drop the dates so I can start planning accordingly.
It was around this time that they dropped the
dates.
So
it could be any time now.
Purchasing my ticket.
Yeah, it could be any time now.
I remember purchasing my ticket November 1st.
Yeah. So we're coming anytime now. Go ahead, tell us them dates, honey. So I can start planning accordingly.
Start prepaying for my ticket because right now money is very tight.
I should be fine going forward after dropping so much money for them to fix my mouth. My God. But anyway, Lavoie had a nice little reveal here. What did you think of Lavoie?
Lavoie was, as they say, classic drag. I give this a B+.
I give this an A. I love this. And as soon as she came out, I'm like, Lavoie, of course. Of course, Lavoie. Of course. This headpiece is gorgeous. The outfit, a little simple, but the actual headpiece, the details,
right,
the colors, A for me. Beautiful. Up next is Kyron Thrax. I love you, Kyron. I just want to say that. I love you so much. Up next is Chanel O'Connor. What did you think of Chanel?
um, you know, I'm not a big fan of this, honestly. This gets like a C minus.
I guess a D for me. I'm not also a biggest fan, but them legs are everything. The legs are doing what the legs need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So the legs alone save this for me. D. Up next is Release Lisa. I thought this was really good. I wish the headpiece was bigger.
Same, same. I was like,
You got all this going on under the arms. Like, I wish the headpiece was just
that part. It needs to be just a little bit bigger.
like Pound the Alarm, Nicki Minaj music video big. If you're gonna do Carnival, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I still like it. It gets a B plus.
Uh, Same, B plus.
Up next is Octavia. What did you think?
The outfit was cute.
Uh-huh.
It's a C.
Oh, okay. I really like this. It's a different look for Octavia. Really enjoyed the makeup here. But for the headpiece, it could be more. So I'm gonna give it a B. Up next is Charity. I thought this was so creative. I thought this was so fun. I give this an A.
I give it an A too. It reminded me of the bubblegum machine I used to have when I was little.
Mm-hmm. Now we have all these amazing queens here. Who was your favorite and why was it Marmalade?
Actually, was Marmalade my favorite? Yeah, Marmalade was my favorite.
I was gonna say it was either Marmalade or Lil for me. And Marmalade. Oh. Get off my throat, ma'am. That's all I ask. I just want to breathe a little bit. Just a little. That's all I need.
No.
Just a little.
No.
Just a little.
No. She might lift the heel a little bit, let you get a little bit of air, but other than that, no.
So we find out that they're not judged in teams. RuPaul didn't even say that anything, even though he worked in teams. She didn't even say that. Or if she did, they cut it out the episode. But we find out that pretty much everybody's in the top except for Kiki and Octavia. Marmalade, Lil, Lavoie, and Charity are in the top.
Hey.
I don't agree with this at all. Actually, I think it should have been judged in teams. I'll say it. I think Kiki was on the better team, so therefore Kiki should not be up here getting negatively critiqued. I feel like the bottom two should have been Octavia and Chanel. Charity, the only reason I say not to put her there is her runway saved her. And then Relisa did the best in the group, so yeah. But that's not how it went down. Lavoie won the challenge, which I agree with that. I think Lavoie was the best. I do
agree Lavoie won.
So good job, Lavoie. She won her a repeater badge.
Hey.
Britannia. And we find out that the bottom two is Kiki Snatch and Octavia. They lip sync to Let's Dance by David Bowie.
See, I knew I had the song in the back of my head, but I was like, maybe I was wrong thinking that was the song that they sang to. But yeah, it was.
So, I thought this lip sync was really good. Like, I was expecting RuPaul to save both of them. And I'm like, if we didn't have to have the Nobody Went Home on episode 2, I feel like this would have been the double save. Honestly, I still would have done it and then just made it figure out what we have to do later to fix this. You know what I'm saying? Especially since they're doing Snatch Game next week. I'll be like, one extra queen for Snatch Game ain't going to be the end of the world. You know what I'm saying?
In all honesty, the nobody went home shouldn't count as the nobody went home, considering the fact that somebody went home. The only reason why nobody went home was because somebody had went home already.
But we've seen it in the past where somebody, like Victoria Scone, for example, she was hurt, she went home. Somebody still went home that episode, even though Victoria went home.
Right.
Which left the door open for a double save, which happened a few episodes later.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would have knocked the two out then, instead of trying to be, oh, enough people have gone home, now send somebody to the house. Send somebody else to the house. But then again, it would have messed up the girl group. But then again, y'all can rework the episodes. Be like, oh, we'll do this here and then push this girl group back to the... Y'all have the power to do that. Y'all been known to do that before in the past to go with whatever storyline you're trying to push for us. But, yeah, I really thought both of them should have stayed. But RuPaul made her decision and decided to keep Octavia. Which means Snatch. Kiki Snatch. Masache. Oh, well, I'm going to miss Kiki. I know she struggled these past few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to miss Kiki. I am. I really am. So they dance like they didn't just crush that girl's dreams. And we find out next week they will be playing the Snatch Game. I'm excited for the Snatch Game. Especially, yes.
Since we got two people playing the same person, supposedly.
Well, maybe we won't. Maybe we will. And hopefully they'll do like Canada and let them both play that character. That's going to be everything.
You're my doppelganger.
And plus, we just had a really decent Snatch Game with Espana, so it's just like, we come on, keep it going. But honey, that's all I got. Is there anything else you want to add?
Nope.
Well, go ahead and tell the children where they can find you.
You can find me at Christian McGill. That's Sherry, SHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me in the club, Pocket Full of Bud Mama. But if I'm not there, you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you soon. Bye.